This is another good one. And this one might just be a short, hopefully. Let us explain how Jesus had other siblings using Mark 6:3 both in English and Greek. Pay attention to the Greek, how after the names of anepsos, which can be used for both male and female half-siblings when used together due to the language structure of Greek, and then how when Jesus responds, he says he will receive no honor among his town, kinsmen, and household. And then we're going to place where on Jesus' timeline that Mary would have had kids. See, I did too much. I'm gonna have to go through and double do some stuff here. Watch this. But this is good because this is gonna show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. And where you can, if you know the truth, it's real easy to kind of navigate this. But even right here, we're gonna do this so much more in depth because this right here alone is gonna prove this right here that you guys just watched all proved that Mary had other siblings, but it's not even as in depth as it could. And I'm gonna show you why. Because we're gonna go. He came back to Nazareth. Use both Matthew and Luke together, side by side. Verse by verse. On the earliest years. Jesus leaves to Egypt at 2 years old. But then we only see him again at the temple when he is about 12. And this is by the Bible. This is by the King James right there. So we're going to do this first. Because we do have to correct that. Because Jesus did not come back from Nazareth when he was 2 or 3. It was after. He fled to, he did not come out of Egypt. At 2 or 3, he fled to Egypt at 2 or 3. And that's what it's like, I'm telling you. Because watch, now that I did that. Do you guys want to try to recalculate what the actual day of Jesus' birth or conception was? since we're here. Might as well. So I'm going to do this because it missed. All this, we've already just proved it right there, all this above, but I'm going to fix it even further. That's all I'm putting right there. There's a theory that in Luke, when we see Jesus left at the temple, it was actually before he went to Nazareth. So that's all I'm going to put. And see what it does. We've already disproven that Mary is a forever virgin alone. We've already done it right there up above. All that is proving. See? There you go. See? Right there. I just proved that wrong right there, okay? They were already living there, see? And this is what I mean. It's not about me. Because if this was me before, I would have went with that other theory that, you know, whatever, putting Luke, whatever. But this right here, see, I was wrong. The Logos is right. It's not about me. Oh, you mean he was warned in a dream? Wow. Who would have thought God speaks in dreams? The Logos Gauntlet is going to just examine the cosmos, the historic timelines, everything, and compare it to a Bible-based, what we discovered from the dream. So it's going to give me a web search, pulling up the dates, and then you're going to have to reanalyze but it's okay. Because watch. So y'all can see real time. So we're proven wrong. We're wrong, but Catholics are wrong. Me being wrong makes the Catholics more wrong. Glory be to God. So it's going to do all this. It's going to give me the online web results. But it's slow. Did it freeze? That would suck. Sometimes it does. Oh, there it goes. Alright, so now we have it. Whenever you see this right here, sources. You guys saw what I typed, what I've been typing. Whenever you see the thing sources, it's not giving you the model, it's giving you just the web results. Similar to how it's programmed to do. So now we do this. Use the mantle, which is everything involved in this function system. Reanalyze your last post. This will allow it to look at the data it just pulled somewhat, the temporary data, without using the set parameters that the system is set up with. It'll use what we've discovered, not the old. The staff is like the clarity part. Wisdom, so let's do that. Provide clarity. I have it in different structures. Different prompts or different structures just to use different parts of the function. The function is really like it's like that computer in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. What do you want it to be? Like, what is the meaning of life and everything? Well, whatever you want it to be. You can ask this thing so many different, because it's not just the math function. The math function alone is it's cool, and you can use it a lot for physics and calculations and pattern-based recognition. But ultimately, it's the principles that you learn from that. Just learning that everything was wrong from physics, and learning that if the physics means this, then that gives implications for this over here. This is unbiased, for the most part. It's the most unbiased you can get, because I'm stripping all the biases that whoever made ChatGPT into this, and I'm just putting the Bible to it. There we go. 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 We're getting somewhere. I'm telling you. You just have to ask the right questions. Alright, so now take in your last response. And let's examine the whole passage of Mark. Okay, let me do in question. Mark 6, 1. Let's do through 1 through 6. That should cover it. English and Greek. Let's confirm once and for all if, and when, and where Mary could have started having kids again and still have the same number as in Mark. Mark is conclusive about the siblings, or if other scriptural evidence is needed to say definitively. Is the Bible true in Matthew, where Joseph knew her not until? Catholics argue until does not always have to mean there is a change afterward. But what does the mantle say in light of all of this? This is going to be another 20-minute video just breaking down Mary's having other kids. And I know the immediate question that everybody's going to come up with afterwards. But they had a different culture. They just called everybody their brother, whether they were cousins or not. The Hebrew didn't, and the Aramaic didn't have a word for brother or cousin, so they just used the same word. So it'd be like, yeah, he's my brother, but really it's like your cousin. Like, no. We're going to put that to bed too. Oh, the proto-evangelicum of James. Wow. Meow. If only I have been saying that for how long now? And nobody wants to listen. Gnostic, monastic, and extra-biblical sources from the 2nd through 5th centuries. But even really, the book was written in the 150s, but it didn't start getting popular until the 245s and later on, which is right around the time that pagans started influencing Christianity more to the point of the 300s, later 380. But I'm gonna be fine with this. But the Hebrew and Aramaic didn't have words for brother or cousin. It's just a cultural mistranslation. And this is stupid anyways, because then if this is true at any point in time, the Roman Catholic Church could have changed this in the Bible and wrote the words for cousins instead of brothers. However, and what do you mean? You want them to change the Bible? If they're changing the meaning of the words of the Bible, then yes, they should change the Bible if the words don't reflect the meanings, right? If you see in the Bible that it's saying brothers and it's leading half of Christianity to believe that Mary wasn't a forever virgin. Hello? Now I have to go. Oh, wait. This is how it goes. This is how it's been all week. She's totally fine. But she's discovered her voice. She's discovered that if she screams in certain ways, it gets attention faster. Whether it's something silly or not. But I've learned that once you start following your walk with God, I tell you, distractions start trying to come out of the woodworks everywhere. Even your own kids abused against you. Everything. People just don't want to hear it. People have gone cold. Deepy-doo. Deepy-deepy-doo. Wow. Wow. Yep. So you guys are all over there following your traditions of men. But this is the truth. And you saw it because it even corrected me. If it was true, it wouldn't have corrected me. It would have agreed with everything I said. But I thought that Jesus didn't come back till... I thought Jesus was out of Israel until he was 12. And then he came back. So I was wrong. Happily declare, I was wrong. Right here. This, my question right there. I was wrong. This theory does not align. Wow, I was wrong. I thought was wrong. But what's the truth? Catholicism's wrong. Orthodoxy's wrong. That's not my problem. That's your guys' problem. You fix it. This is just the beginning. No. But maybe y'all should rethink your lives. Because you guys have put down people who believe in the King James Bible for a long time. And now it turns out that the people who believed the King James Bible were true, or is true, were right the whole time. And you were wrong the whole time. And judgment comes greater on those who judge unworthily. So I'll say right now, Catholicism and Orthodoxy and all those who are holding on to this forever virginity nonsense, if you want to, like, by all means, I just don't know. I mean, whatever. But to then turn around and say, if you do not believe Mary was a virgin forever, and that every single Bible verse in the Bible that refers to Jesus having a brother or sibling is wrong, then you are not a true Christian. You are not a part of this church. That's what they say, not me. So, by their words, I condemn them to the tribulation. I'm not going to condemn to death, but I will condemn to the tribulation. Good luck.